What's up, my collectors? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this one, we're going to be looking at the Cobra Desert Scorpion and Scorpion-25. Now, I've had this for a while. Honestly, I've had it for a while. I got it from Target back when they were doing the whole spend 40, get $10 off deal. And I just haven't done it yet. I mean, I was going to do it a few days ago, but I was like, I don't feel like it. I just didn't feel it. And I wanted to make sure that I gave pretty much every figure or every review I do, I want to give it the proper energy it deserves. So I guess tonight's tonight. All right, here we are with this here, which is a group. Man, look, I saw this thing in Walmart and I was like, yo, this is pretty nice. I was like impressed with the Scorpion. I was like, my son is he's basically going to dig playing with this Scorpion. But for $45, like, nah, man. You can have that right now, man. I'll wait till that goes down there, guy. And that's exactly what I did. So it pays. It pays to wait because deals come. You don't always have to get it from one source. Walmart, Target, sure you got Hasbro, Pulse, Amazon. At least 3 of those locations. Oh, wait a minute. Big Bad Toy Store as well. There are places. There are ways to save money. Just chill out. Don't get the FOMO. Just wait. And I jumped on it. $10, man. It was great. And then I had some Circle Rewards, too. I could redeem some more, too. But anyway. This is a nice packaging. I really like this. It's number 180, excuse me. And it looks really nice, man. It's got a lot of stuff going for it in this thing. And I was watching Mad Hatter's video. Look at this guy, 2 of them back there, so you can kind of army build. And I'll get to the point. I'll get to that, how you can actually army build this thing. But Mad Hatter he did his review on this, and he was like, this here is like G.I. Joe Classified. He was talking about, they praising this thing up, but he was like, G.I. Joe Classified might go down as one of the most legendary lines in toy history. And I have to say, you know what, that's a pretty accurate assessment there, because Hasbro puts in a lot of effort when it comes to G.I. Joe. And it's been going on for a long time, but now we got the Classified, the 6-inch scale. It's like they're doing a great job because they're bringing figures and characters back that we hadn't seen since we were kids. A lot of us had never seen these before. This one right here came out in 1991. They had a figure for this dude in 1991. The series of A Real American Hero Toys. The Desert Scorpion action figure is what it was called. And all of this stuff here is pretty much what it came with the Scorpion and everything. It's crazy. So check that out. Take a look at it. Just do some research on it. You'll see how long this thing's been going on. But anyway, we're going to get into what this thing is and all the stuff that it has and see what kind of fun we can have. Because I think this right here has a lot of playability. So let's do this. Oh, wait, hold. Before we do that, you know we got to do something. And that thing is this right here. Yep, Hasbro, I'm calling you out again. I've already scanned it, so I know full well that it goes absolutely nowhere. It goes nowhere of value. It goes to go.hasbro.com, and it's some foolishness. I told you before. This needs to go somewhere worthwhile. Go somewhere to like a website where we can get this artwork, so we can download it to our wallpaper or download it to our computer as a wallpaper for our phone, whatever, right? Goes to a bio telling us what this stuff means. Anything like that is of use to where we can see that this has been thought out. We can see what this character is about, who he is, what he came from, the history, the 1991 history, all the stuff, the Real American Hero Toy, any of that stuff. But just going to the website where we can possibly buy it, and you got to go all through these channels to try to get to that website, no, not necessary. Give us something worthwhile. Give us something that leads us to the figure or, wallpaper or something. Try it out and see it. Barcode, of course. Let me do that real quick. Let me get all this stuff out the way now, so I want to bring it out later on. There it is. All right, we're going to open this thing up and have some fun. Stick around. Okay, here they are out of the packaging, and look at this thing. Look at how good he looks. This is, I mean, I was just playing around with him. Actually, I shot some stuff, but I'm just redoing some things. But this is pretty cool here. Look at how he looks just with the Scorpion. And I'll backtrack, and I'll go through all the different things that he has. But he has this gun right here, which you can take the magazine out, of course. Put it right back in there. Nice. All right. I wish they would put make it to where you can see through this. Like put a hole through here, something reflective or something, just to make it look like I can see through it. Just the illusion of it. That would be cool to have. Why not? It's going to make you want to kind of drill a hole through it yourself. But you should probably think about doing that, Hasbro. Put something in there like that. Then you got claws. He's got his other claw right there. This is a right and left claw. You'll see he has right there, R. And the other one has the, L on it. Yeah, there's the R. And then this is the mask that he had on to begin with. I thought he had another head sculpt. But no, you don't take the head off. You take off the face. So you're basically doing a Sharon Archer and a Castor Troy, a face-off type deal. And you have some other stuff here like this Scorpion. This Scorpion articulates. Yes, I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to move him off and show you all the things that he has. But let me show you the Scorpion really quick. Let me just have you stand right there and just take a look at your boy Scorpion-25. Look at this guy right here. Messing around with his legs. But look at the articulation. Watch out for the stress marks. Don't stress it out. But look at that. So let's see. I think it goes up like this. Yeah, like that. And then see the legs. Turn them down. Hold up. Sorry about that. There we go. There. And then boom. There's the Scorpion's legs. All of them can do that. You can bend, make them straighter, whatever you want to do. And that is so ridiculous to be able to do that. I didn't think it would do this. I thought it was like one of those, when you go into Walmart and you see like on the bottom level of a shelf or aisle, and it has those rubber snakes, rubber spider, has a rubber alligator. Matter of fact, well, that crocodile that was over here is gone. My son took it somewhere. I mean, it's his anyway. But these things right here, you can have them just doing whatever you want them to do. Just looking menacing or whatever, just looking as realistic as you can. But I thought it was like that. But I didn't think it was going to be articulate like this. This is really cool. This right here was separate. I had to put the tail on, like right around here. There's a big ball peg in here too, so trying to take this thing off is unnecessary. But putting this thing on, there you have it. You can see how this articulates too. Yeah. The claws go in and out. This articulates, okay? Just like right there. Joint. The mouth doesn't do anything, which it doesn't really have to. Of course, the other legs do the exact same thing, to where you can get him out there looking like he's standing up or what have you. I think I messed that up a bit. Hold on. There we go. There. Now you're looking like a mean scorpion. Looking like a Scorponok from Transformers. Man. Also, I was looking at another video. I was looking at T-Man 978. He was talking about how this reminds you of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. I don't know what the history is behind this, but this figure right here, with all the yellow and the black, it looks like it's a combat Scorpion. Looks like if Scorpion was a soldier, this is what he would look like. Now I'll show you another thing that also has a nice parallel. So there it is, Scorpion with a Scorpion. See how we can, yeah, there we go. We'll just have you just like that. But this guy has this harpoon gun right here with a rope. Now I unraveled it. It was nice and tight, but you can unravel this thing. Just take it out Boom. And you can unravel it and shoot it out like who? Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here, right? You can have this thing draped on something. Maybe he can be hanging from it. I don't know, doing a whole Batman routine. But yes, and you can just do all of that your heart's desire because it works that well. And then you just go ahead and wrap it back up. And whoa. Wrap it back up and slide it right back in there. Whoa. There. And then just put the rope back in there. There you go. He's back normal. Okay? But take a look at all the stuff he had. Hold on. He's got this harpoon gun right here, a harpoon or no, spear, excuse me. You can put the spear on the box. It has him with the spear being held back there. You could do that. You see it's underneath the hose or the tube that I've already put there. The tube goes right here on the side. And it also, with this luxurious soft good, which I'll talk about in a minute, right here. So I looped it through here so it won't be all the way up here. But there you have it. And they did an excellent job with this stuff. Hasbro, like I said, man, with their classified line, they do a great job with some of this stuff, man, especially when they really care. They gave you accents. I don't know if this is a reuse of anything. So let me know if you've seen this before, because this looks like Johnny Five's laser from Short Circuit. The military, it's like a mixture of quite a few things, like Mortal Kombat and Short Circuit, and maybe something else. But this is what Johnny Five had on his person, on his body, this laser type deal, and this articulates too. Look at that. It's on a ball. You can go up, down, boom, down. Oh, look at that. Just like that. In closer, underneath, right here up top, whatever you want to do. So you can put this spear, this staff, what have you. You can have it up here if you want it. But there it is right there, neatly placed here. You've got the two knives that he had right here in his holders. Look at the color scheme, man. Let's take this off really quick. Let me show you the cape. Well, actually, no, we can do that. We can leave it on. But this luxurious cloak here, it's not a hoodie. It just covers his back. And this is kind of weird for it to be on like this because on the box, he doesn't have this on. But it does have it on because you see they cheat. Look how close it is to his back. It can't be it unless the thing is like sticking through the cloak. But there's no hole back here. Like everything is tightly on his body. Watch, hold on. Take this off really quick. Just a little bit. Take this off. Boom. See, there's no hole in here, but the hole is there, and this is stitched, and it's right around his neck. You don't have to take his neck off or his head off, excuse me. You don't have to take his head off at all. But this is just right here on him in such a way to where it's just, this is not supposed to move. It's supposed to be right here on him like that, and it just comes over, and this is on his helmet. See that? How it should be. And this just kind of covers his mouth if you want to. If he doesn't have the mask on, that is. But that's it. That's pretty nice how they have this here. Really, really cool. Stylish and effective. Look at all the padding he has. This is really stylish here. Good looking figure. The yellow soles, shin guards. It's got the, look at that. The forearm guards, the gloves. Dude's got all the different muscle. Look at that, man. This dude's been working out for real. This is ridiculous. Dude is definitely somebody you don't want to play with. Got the scar right here. Scorpion has a scar, doesn't he? I don't know. That's amazing. This is a good looking figure. This is actually, I'm glad I got this, man. I mean, he was attractive when I saw him in the packaging, but I had no idea he had all these things to offer. Got the red right here with the grenades. Got the shells, the bullet shells right there. The pouches look like a radio. Look like it's got an antenna thing on here. This helmet. Absolutely amazing. Hasbro did a good job with this one. Solid. Really, really solid. So we'll put this back so it can be complete. Let me see how we can do this again. Right here. Put that right there. Droop this somewhere like this, which is absolutely like not fair at all. Not fair. But that's covering his face. It's cool. And put this right here. Boom. And there you go. Now this man is here with his Scorpion pet, friend, whatever. And he is ready to do some type of mission because he's tired of being in the desert. Like, I've friended some scorpions. I'm tired of eating cactus, drinking cactus water. Get me out of here, Mr. Wizard, because this is ridiculous. And I want to get him standing again because that was a nice pose. But I'll just probably work on that later on or pause the video for that. But there you go. He's probably going to fall. But that's it. Look at that. Look like he... Tell you, man, this right here makes you want to get some sand. Makes you want to get some sand and makes you want to put it into a kiddie pool or some type of container. And then you can have it to where whether your kids or whatever can get inside of it, or you can put just something, have it big enough to where you can put your vehicles inside. See, I knew this was fall. But you can put your vehicles inside. You can have your McFarlane Camo tumbler in there. You can have your Cobra Stinger in there. You can have any other kind of vehicle you have or other kind of figure. You can have that Raptor Talon figure show up. Maybe he's a friend of his. Maybe he's not a friend. Again, we're friends. Maybe he's just, you know, a mutual or beneficial tool to use. He's his eyes in the sky because they're cutthroat. They're all trying to get back to their position in Cobra, not trying to be on the desert all the time. Dude, come on now. Don't do this to me. Hold on. There, that'll work. We'll keep it like that for a little bit. Okay, we've already taken my picture and everything, but that's it. But yes, they are tired of being in the desert. So, but you can have some type of setup like that. So where they're in there trying to work their way out, and you can have this scorpion right here being in the sand, and it just comes out like Scorpion or whatever from Transformers or whatever you want to do. It's just a lot of stuff you can do with this. Has a lot of potential. So I recommend getting something like this because it really does diversify your collection to where you don't just have just the battle scene on the battlefield. You know, they also want you to play with water, right? Because you got the one from the Mass Effect, the divers. So I definitely want to get some water and play with that, or being underwater and with goggles and have the thing swimming with me and my son. Stuff like that. But now you can put sand into the mix and really have some type of desert situation with this guy. And then, of course, with the box, it showed you that you can have more than one. So you can army build these guys. Truly army build. And, of course, you'll have to have the mask on. And I don't think there's other face sculpts that can fit with that. But, hey, there you go. There you have it. Beautiful stuff. So this is absolutely pretty cool. I enjoy playing with this. It's really a nice figure to have. I recommend it. Let me know what you think about it. Are you going to get it? I wish that deal from Target was still active. Spend 40, get 10 off. I wish that was still a thing, but it's not. So if you can find this thing for a low price, I recommend you grab it because it is absolutely worth it. Or if you have some points or some money or something you can, or a gift card or something you can use to knock it off, go for it. Don't fret because Black Friday sales are going to come. They're going to come and go. Some places have them early right now, but you're going to get some more. You're going to have some Cyber Monday deals, some other stuff. You don't really have to rush. It's not a race. Collect at your own pace. Don't get FOMO. Collect at your own pace and get this stuff when you can. Don't fret. It's going to be there available. This stuff is not selling out. I keep going into the stores and seeing him, so they are going to put this guy on clearance at some point in time. I'm not going to say he's a shelf warmer yet because something like this, people kind of want to just take their time to see if they want to buy it. They don't jump on stuff that costs like this. But after seeing enough videos, I think more people are going to want to grab them. So, man, this is really cool. I really enjoy this. So let me know what you feel in the video. In the comment section about this particular video. Let me know if you're going to get it. Let's talk about this guy. If you know anything about this guy or the history of this guy or these particular figures, what other figure would you like to have? Let's talk about that too. But again, thank you for watching. Have fun collecting, people, because collecting is fun. Later days.